What is up, everybody? Hope you're all doing well, and I can't believe I actually just said that. Well, I can believe it. I just want to thank all of you guys, especially Call of Duty viewers out there as of late, because you've been making my day. I've been loving doing these videos for all of you during Roster Mania, the shuffles, and of course the debate about CWL and its future. I saw this comment the other day on the interview with Scump. That's Nadeshot's interview, linked down below for all of you guys, and literally the first reply is what I just said to all of you in the introduction. Now, why I'm covering this video is because of that comment. So seriously, thank all of you guys. Really thank you guys for all that you do for this community, as well as watching our videos. It means a lot to me. And speaking of which, Scump's not retiring. I know you guys might be shocked by that. There were a few of us out there that had the worry, right? The guy just finished his house over in Texas. Maybe if he wasn't going to be able to stay in a team in a neighboring city or in the state itself, and he didn't want to relocate, that might have been a worry for a few people out there. So this did clear the air. And you know what? Round one win to you, Nadeshot, for being the first exclusive interview out there to break the news that Scump is not retiring. Even more importantly, though, for all of you Scump fans, he did say he has 2 to 3 years max left with this clip.
Which I am, and I'm not retiring, so people think I am.
So you're not retiring?
No, I'm definitely not retiring.
Scump has officially announced for the first time ever on the Courage and Nadeshot's Joe, officially not retiring. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
I think I have like a couple more years playing. I'd say probably like 2, 3 max.
But what would an esports talk video be if I just played that one clip and boom, that's the video? 2 minutes and we're done? No, I want to give you guys some other talking points out there. Scump also did reveal his dream Call of Duty roster. Can you guess it? It has to involve him, and it has to be a 5-man roster because that's new meta here in Call of Duty. It would be if him on the roster, guys, Scump, alongside Formal, Dashy, we have Slasher, and you can guess it, Simp would be on his dream team roster. It's always cool to see these guys, you know, name their compilations of their star rosters, and they consist of current team members, a former team member, and not the exact team he does play with. It's very weird because it makes people, I feel like people heard that and they try to speculate, what does he mean by this? Is he going to play with one of those guys in the future? Is he not going to play with one of his some of his teammates in the future because he only named one of his current ones? Either way, guys, that's all about Scump. He is not retiring. He named his dream team roster. I will link that podcast down below for all of you because it's always great listening to the king on a podcast, his personality, and so what. But I want to give you guys one last talking point because we're called Esports Talk, right? I want to bring more discussions into the channel and not necessarily rumors that we've heard, but just more discussion points that we can talk back and forth about as an esports community. And that being one last thing about the future of Hector, right? We talked about this last week and previously this week as well. Could Hector stay in Texas? Could he be going to Houston with the madman Lee Zybin? If you guys have not seen my episode on Lee Zybin, this is the guy that has actually bought the former Houston Outlaws, operated by Hector, of course, formerly of OpTic. He has now bought the Houston Outlaws. Apparently will be buying a CWL team and maybe a spot there as well. This guy took to Twitter to tell people, I'm going to buy OWL and CWL spots, and he's actually doing it. He's a madman. So the rumor out there was maybe Hector would team up with Lee Zybin. I've been told that's actually not going to be true, so I must apologize to you guys for that. But when it comes to a talking point, not a rumor out there, what about the possibility of Hector joining another Texas organization? Now, I'm not talking about Hastro Envy, but what about Jason Lake at Complexity, also in a neighboring city or the same city of Frisco, I do believe, at least a very near city for Hector. So what if Complexity, with their deep Jerry Jones, Dallas Cowboy money, what if they could actually buy a CWL spot? Now, yesterday's episode, we talked about why you shouldn't buy a CWL spot, but if Hector has a future in Call of Duty, we all want him to be a part of CWL, an organization that holds a Call of Duty spot in that franchise league. So why not maybe Jason Lake, who they've recently cut their Dota 2 roster, going to refurbish that roster a little bit with some money out there. They're going to make changes to their CSGO roster and other rosters as well. They are willing to spend some big cash. Are they willing to spend, though, the big cash to get that CWL spot over in Frisco or a city in Texas? That's a giant question mark, but there is a possibility, right? They're former friends, you know, maybe they want to be colleagues in the future. Maybe Hector could bring some bigger partners and sponsors to the organization along with their deep pockets. It's a very big maybe, but I'm just saying, if he wants to stay in Texas, this guy has options, and I think that's what we all want to hear. So what do you guys think about that? If Hector's not going to Houston with Lee Zybin, if he's not going to Envy with Hastro, because we've heard rumors that apparently the OpTic guys are not going to Envy, maybe it's Frisco. Maybe it's Frisco with Jason Lake. Or maybe it's none of the above, and I'm just an idiot for even talking about all of those. I just love speculation, love talking about this kind of stuff. Leave your thoughts down below. What do you think the future of Hector might be? And also, throw me out there. What is your dream Call of Duty team? I saw tons of comments out there, and who would you include on your 5-man dream team Call of Duty roster? Until next time, guys, I hope you all enjoy your weekend. I'll be back here sometime soon breaking down gaming and esports news. Take care of yourselves, okay? Have a great weekend. Bye.